Hold on, everybody. This isn't my normal content, nor is it something I wanted to do, but it's just something that's been on my mind for about a day because I saw it like yesterday at midnight when I was fucking tired and I was ready to go to bed. So I'm like, I really want to do, I guess, a little bit of something on it, but again, I'm fucking tired and it's just getting on my nerves. So there's this recent-ish thing happened a little bit like I think a few weeks ago. So this dude posted some stuff about our boy Iron Flynn. For those of you who don't know, don't care, he's a writer for a Sonic the Hedgehog comic. I know already no one's caring. People come to this channel not for that kind of shit. But at the same time, it's just something that I use. I use my channel as entertainment and just kind of as a platform to say stupid shit. So my channel, I guess I can just do it on YouTube with it. If you don't care about it, that's fine. I just want to get this out there. Um, so he did some things about this. Posted a couple of links. Those links will be in the description, and if people want to read them, it's an interesting read. Even for people, I'd say even if you're not a Sonic fan or even don't care about this, just drama in general, right? Just drama in general. That's my sales pitch to this entire thing. Drama in general, because this whole thing is just a mess. And I saw a couple of videos, and some friends of mine on DeviantArt kind of showed this to me, and I was reading this like, oh, okay, so this thing happened, and I automatically go into these kind of things with an open mind, as if saying there is something else to it, right? There's always two sides to it. There's not one side that says this side's bad. It's not black and white. There's always gray areas somewhere with these things. And sure enough, it is. So this guy um, posted something about Flynn, and basically, like every other person who doesn't like Flynn and how he's a piece of shit and stuff like that, it's typical behavior. This is literally just typical behavior in the Sonic fandom. A lot of people do not like Iron Flynn. I understand that, and there's certain things I don't like about him, nor am I going to sit here and defend him. I don't have a reason to. I don't care about the dude. I don't care about the comic. Like I said, I didn't even want to make this video. I just felt like I should because something interesting went on inside of it. So I'm not gonna keep you guys for too long. I don't even want to be here for fucking too long. Um, so he started talking about this stuff, and he posted a bunch of links, and a lot of these were interesting. So basically, this guy and a couple of his friends, they went to like this place called Bumble King. This is basically a place that has Flynn's podcast, and like he talks to his fans about certain things that's gonna be in the comic, and people can just discuss this. I think it's kind of like a forum. I've been there a few times, but I haven't got like the basics of it. Most of the time when I go there, it's because someone links it to me saying, "Hey, look at the dumb shit that Flynn did now," and I just go there and read it and like, "Oh yeah, that's funny," and then just go on about my day. And so this guy and his friend, I'm sorry if this is kind of loud. I'll kind of focus the audio a little bit, and my fan's on in the back. I kind of tried to pull it away from me a little bit because it was kind of loud in my first take of this. Um, so he talks about how he went to his place and he basically said he didn't like the way the Babylon Rogues were written. These are like the Babylon Rogues are just three characters in like the series that appeared in I guess the most recent comic. And this guy and his friends like, hey, we don't like the way you wrote this character. And this is open the floodgates to all these people have these names for these Flynn drones, these Flynn fanboys. These guys came and they just started wrecking them and telling them, no, you can fuck loser, blah, blah, blah. I don't know the exact way that they said it because no one has posted any screenshots of this. You would think you'd have proof of this kind of thing, but I guess not. If they were saying nasty shit to you, like really nasty shit, I looked through all the Discord like screenshots he made, and fucking Twitter's a piece of shit. Like, Twitter's an absolute piece of shit. God, I hate Twitter so fucking much. Stop that. I'm trying to hover over it. Not talking about Lori. What the fuck is all this? He calls the Twitlonger childish, by the way, Flynn's Twitlonger. I'll get to that in a second. No, There are no screenshots of what people said to him on this place in this place. Let me see really quick if my internet is gonna let me do this. Yes, it is a forum. I was right. Bubble King Comics. It's a forum. Holy shit! It's like the most generic looking forum ever. It's like one of those like dark web forums. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, it's a forum. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been to this place. Cause like I said, I only go to this when people post shit about it. I'm sorry if I don't know anything about it. I don't care enough. That's just the thing. I don't care enough. This isn't my place to say shit about this until now when I gotta call out dumb shit because people are being stupid on both sides. So you posted nothing about what people said to you, which would have helped your argument, but it doesn't help your argument. All we have is your word that people said nasty shit, quote unquote, and getting overzealous as they could. Like I said, in situations like this, you need to have more screenshots than this. I'm not saying you should literally tell me what they ate for breakfast. If they're saying really nasty and incriminating shit, you would think you fucking have it, but you don't. All he literally has is 4 screenshots of the Discord that he started whining on. This Ware guy. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm not doing it on purpose. Let's go to this. There's a link somewhere. Let me go to it. I'm probably gonna get a screenshot of it on screen, so I'm probably gonna edit anyway. Yay! Here we go. Someone sent this to Flynn. Flynn's official Twitter, and I didn't know this until I read this like a while ago. A while ago, and it's like a fucking day ago. I read this a day ago. So this guy, Ware had a run-in with Flynn already. He had a Twitter account, basically a parody sock account of Twitter, and he called it parody, but at the same time, it was like weird and like once Flynn got on Twitter, in all actuality, this is Ware's official Twitter, so I assume that the other Twitter is no longer around because Ian Flynn already has an official Twitter, so obviously you gotta do that. And they had a run-in with that, and Flynn was basically talking about, no, this guy was basically impersonating me, and talked about him like how he raped his wife or some shit. Like, this is really weird stuff for the kind of not web spinning that Ware actually did in his own Twitter. And let's go to the Twitlonger. And the time you can see this on the timelines of this. The timelines of this is the weirdest thing ever. This is from 2 days ago, 22nd of May 2019. The Twitlonger is from 2011. So this was around the time this shit was actually happening. And like, this comment right here, I'm gonna read it out because this is why it's weird to me. I realize that you can't get the whole story without seeing everything, but you gotta admit that the leukemia comment was a bit too far. He's right. I brought this up when I made a post. I made my post on my DeviantArt about this. How his rhetoric in the Twitlonger was a little bit much, like a little bit too much. But at the same time, I'm not gonna use that so I can detract against Flynn. Fuck all that. Most of us have lost family members and friends to cancer. And from the screenshots I'm going to show you here, yes, it says he's a 2-time cancer survivor. I'm not holding it against him. I'm not saying that Flynn should have said anything about that. I think that was fucking stupid. I think the guy can be fucking stupid. But I'm not saying that he's like extremely wrong all the fucking time. And he even admits that it was bad, and like the fact that the dude brought up his condition, his cancer survivor condition, really did piss Flynn off. So Flynn said all that dumb shit. He should have said that. He understands he should have said that. A lot of people understand that. No one should do this. Like I said, this is This is not why web comic. This is comic book writer guy against two-time cancer survivor. Who the fuck are you gonna side with? If I were to not even say anything about this, give you no links, and I would say one of the dudes that this guy was talking to was a cancer survivor, and he said all this nasty shit about him. I would give you no context. You would automatically side with the guy who survived cancer, right? That's the reason why I said this was really suspect. Because the story itself didn't get brought up until fucking years later. All this happened in 2011. They're just now bringing this shit up in 2019. That's the thing that's weird about these kind of stories. Why are you gonna bring some shit up now? Story is now in pieces because not even you have all the evidence. That's the reason why I said there's two sides of this crap that no one's saying, because not everyone has the evidence at all. And you have the Discord links, and most of these Discord links don't even feel correct. Like I said, I'm going to link as much as I can because no one has the full story to this crap. And the reason why I'm giving everyone links to this, because like I said, even if you do not care about this, just fucking read this insanity. Just read all of this insanity. And Flynn is completely correct about the whole situation. All this because all this because Jet the fucking Hawk. Because he didn't like the way he wrote the Sonic character, right? Because even as a Sonic fan, I can't tell you shit about Jet. Besides he's a cocky, arrogant asshole. That's literally what his character description is. Again, a Sonic fan. I'm not talking about fan speculations. I'm not talking about what people make up into little fan fictions. I'm talking about what is officially written. He's supposed to be a rival character to Sonic. He's just a cocky asshole. With a fucking arrogant, narcissistic complex. There's not a whole lot to this character that needs to be written. So it makes me weird how people have this perception of how characters are supposed to be written. And that's the strangest thing about this. The biggest thing about this is because someone's whining about their favorite character not being written a certain way. Because not everyone knows what's going on in your head, right? So, of course he's not going to write the character the way that you think he's writing the character. Because that's not how that's supposed to work. But at the same time, this shouldn't have even escalated this far. Because it's just something that should have never been brought up. You brought this up in 2019, happened in 2011. Whatever should have been done, should have been done. And now I gotta look at Flynn and say, well, he's right about certain things. So neither of you know what's going on there, right?
So, until we meet again, stay gold.